August the 20th, 2018. This is The Spot, and I'm interviewing Rick Dove of Forest City, and he's got some interesting points that he's going to make about sports. How you doing this morning, Rick?
I'm doing good, bro.
All right, all right. I'm going to let you go ahead and expound and elaborate on what's happening here in Forest City, North Carolina.
Well, in Forest City, we don't really have much support in our high schools, other than the coaches they got who really don't even know how to relate to half the kids they got. They don't know what they're up against. They don't know what they do. And we just going to try to, me and a couple of friends going to bring out a sports blog and just try to talk to some of it and see what we can do to try to put the best kids in the best situation for their future. Because a lot of these kids, they get to high school and they just get lost. And that ain't just sports. That's as far as their classes. We're going to try to talk to the right people to get them set up with taking college-ready courses. Because so many kids is so good around here, but they taking basic courses. And everybody wants to blame that on the head coaches when it's not there. I think it's the head coach's job to inform them that they should be taking these classes. Schools is looking at you. You might want to put a heavier workload on yourself. It's going to be a little tougher, but I think the schools and the coaches should set these kids up tutors. A lot of these kids are scared to take the classes because they're scared they're going to flunk off the team. But like when Reggie, my little brother, when I took him to Crest, that's the first thing they did was put him in honors classes and got him a tutor, and that prepared him for his SAT and ACTs and stuff like that, because you don't have to be the best kid on your team as long as your academics are up to standard or up to par. And you can be the third or fourth best player on your team and end up getting a scholarship to any of these small schools, or however you want it, you might get even a bigger one. And that's all we're trying to do. We want this school. College is tough and it's hard to pay for, and a lot of these kids go off and come back because it's so expensive. And any way you can help a parent with a free education, I think we're going to try to get the right people out here to inform the kids. We have people like Rob Gray, Dennis Logan, guys that, have played on certain levels and smaller levels. We're going to try to get all alike. High school kids, we want to talk to everybody. We ain't going to sing them. You don't have to be a superstar. You can be a role player or just good at academics. We ain't just going to single out sports. If you're a kid and you just like academics, I think that's great. And they need to be led in the right directions, because these kids don't know which direction to go, because their parents have more than likely just worked in mills or worked in rest homes, and they really don't know their true calling or what they really good at. And that's what we basically gonna try to do, just find what they good at and just discuss it a little bit, and help out in any way we can. Have little community functions, little parties and stuff, and take up donations and use the money to put back in the kids to try to give them coats or any kind of supplies that they might need, because a lot of these parents is single. And I think it's real important that the guys that have played, especially for some of the coaches we have, and then some of the guys who went on to different levels, it's real important for them to talk to these kids and show them what it's going to take, because it's rough out here. And, as basketball, baseball, football, whatever. I mean, if we like some kids, if they feel like they being alienated or we ain't discussing that, call in or let us know or leave a message, and we'll definitely get back with you, because we don't want to leave nobody out.
Okay, Rick, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
You can hit me up in Messenger at Rick Dove. Hit me up at Messenger on Facebook at Rick Dove. And I'll get back with you as soon as I get your message, or I'll respond to you as soon as I get it. If I'm busy, I'll let you know, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. And, we just, man, a lot of these parents out here are single mothers, and they don't know the first thing about a high school coach can come and tell them anything. He's good. We're going to do this. When she really don't know what she up against. The men who've been there and seen it and been through it pretty much know what to expect and know what these kids should expect. And we're just going to try to talk with them and their parent and let them know the best road to take and stuff like that, or things that they may have did wrong, try to help this kid do it the right way. We're just going to try to get a lot of the guys that have played and have been through a lot of things. That probably some that did make it and some that came home. We're gonna try to have both alike. So the ones that did make it can tell you what they did to get there, and the ones that didn't can tell you what they done to not make it. You know, we just gonna try to better the community. I mean, we wanna compete year in, year out, and try to help our kids have a fair chance. You know, instead of getting up here and after they senior year, them and their mom running around trying to get them in schools. And when you're doing that, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be paying for it. And it's rough to pay for a scholarship. And then, especially when you have multiple kids, you know, you got kids younger, and it's hard. And we just going to try to help them with that and help everything get kicked off in a positive manner.
Okay, Rick, I appreciate you coming by the spot, and we're going to do another interview with you soon. Now, you can find this interview on Music City Records, The Spot. And like I say, this is about 5 minutes. We were going to try to shoot for about 10 minutes, but that's some good information. We're not rambling and doing a whole lot of talking. A lot of times you can just be talking and and not saying something. But this is real important, and I would like to thank you once again for coming by The Spot, Music City Records. Okay, go ahead.
Reggie Wilkins, my little brother, he's going to be either getting Dunbar or Harris Gym. And it's just he's going to try to get with local kids and work on a lot of techniques that he learned in college and just get them in conditioning and get them shaped, not just during the season but out of the season, to keep the kids from getting into all kind of other stuff and stuff like that. And when that'll be on my page also. As soon as we get that ready, I'll be posting it on Facebook and everybody will see it.
Okay, thank you once again.
Thanks.
All right. Yes. Now I'm going to do one. You want me to do one on your phone, right?